Brandee J.
Kristy Salazar.
We're in LA.
We are.
Santa Monica.
Yep.
Second stop on the Brandee J and Kristy Salazar talk show.
LA Takeover.
Yes.
What did you think coming up here today? Because,
it was hot.
Yeah, it was.
And That's
muggy.
what I thought. It was hot, but I was excited. I was like, we're actually doing it. We have so much going on. We came back from New York, our first stop on our tour, and now we're in LA. Then we have a couple more cities. We announced Las Vegas.
Yep.
We're thinking about
Atlanta,
one.
we might be coming for you because you've been calling us.
Exactly. So we're so excited. We have so many great people on our show today in LA, and you see the core. It's just, we stepping it up.
That's right. We ain't playing. We said it was game time.
And these cupcakes, I want one so bad.
And if you can't see them, we're gonna show you later because they have our logo on them.
It's so
that's
good.
Amazing.
I know. So
excited.
What are you excited about? This besides being in LA today.
We've come together and it's just been growing and growing, and we're going into a new level, and I couldn't be more excited because the growth I see in us together and individually is absolutely amazing, and you guys for supporting us. So I'm excited because we're doing it in LA.
I know. And then so we have two great guests. I can't even talk today.
It's all right. It's okay.
But we just do it. We don't cut. We just keep going.
You want the real us, so we give it to you. That's what they want.
And we had jumpsuits on today.
Yes, we're rocking the pants.
Didn't want to wear a dress because our cameraman says you can sometimes see up my dress, so I ain't trying. Y'all gotta pay
uncut
extra.
Version. We
gotta pay extra for that.
Exactly. Not. So stay tuned. We have an amazing show for you today. Again, Brandee J,
Kristy Salazar, but we always switch it up. So you guys know who we are.
Keep
so we'll be back.
Bye. Welcome back.
I was gonna say welcome back.
Oh my gosh. See, we were gonna draw straws or something, but go ahead, my dear.
How y'all doing?
Oh, great. Never mind. Welcome back. It's Kristy Salazar
and Brandee J. We're in Los Angeles on our second stop of our tour for our talk show, and today we have a great topic.
We do. And
we love supporting women.
Yes.
In business, and we have two great women on our show today. And giving back and supporting women in business is dear to us because we're in business and we know how it feels to not get the support from women.
And a lot of times women don't understand that when you collaborate and you come together, you're a stronger power force. We always talk about this. We're strong independently, but when we come together, we are a force to be reckoned with. And I think that if more women understood that, there would be more collaboration. But here's the thing. There's a balance between collaboration and aligning yourself with people just for your benefit.
Exactly, because there's people who will just come in just to be like, oh, let me just
take a little piece here,
take a little piece here and there. But a true partnership and a true collaboration can benefit so many.
It really can, and it really can get your brand, your business to the next level. But you have to, there's no I in team.
Exactly.
And when you really are a team, you have to understand that sometimes the ball is in your court, sometimes it's in my court. And when women begin to do that, they really start to see how much it maximizes their potential. Because one brain is a good, two brains. Whew.
But then they don't realize, like you said, individually, we stand strong on our own, and then together we combine our demographics, we combine our resources, our worlds, and that makes it more powerful. And like I tell people all the time, the major corporations do it. They've been doing it for years, since the beginning of business, and that's how you grow and that's how you prosper. I feel like along the times with women, it's more of a competition.
Yep.
And it's more like, well, how can she do this? How can she do that? And I tell people all the time, what's for you is for you. And if you're secure within yourself as a woman, you wouldn't care what she has going on because that's not for you.
It doesn't have your name on it.
Exactly.
And I always go back to the tea story. It's like, women will come up with this great tea. One woman will make this tea and she'll have the perfect recipe and everything. And another woman, instead of coming and making a muffin to go with the tea, she says, well, I'm going to top that tea.
Exactly.
It's like, instead of just bringing something alongside of it to partner it up with, it's this competition like you mentioned. So we're going to get all into that today because we see it a lot and we want to talk about it because women think it's hush hush, but it's not.
And they think our relationship is, how can I say, fake, but it's not.
No, we really do talk at 6 a.m.
No, we do not. You lying right there. You see me calling and then you call me back at 7:30.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of send her to call lady. But no, it really is because when you do have genuine chemistry and genuine connection, everything feels so authentic.
And it feels real and it feels natural. Yeah. And it just goes together. And there's one of the guests today, Priscilla, I met, oh my God, I think we met online a couple years ago, and then she reached out, and then ever since then we went to breakfast, had some great pancakes that morning. I remember that. And it was just great collaboration ever since then.
The power of social media, but look at that. It brought you together with Priscilla. It's brought us with other guests. So social media is very strong in business if you use it right.
Exactly.
And women, if you can use social media, man.
It benefits because a lot of our partnerships
does.
come on social media. So we're going to bring in our next guest, and we're going to be talking about what our guests do in their business, the struggles they had, and just all women coming together. So
Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Be right back.
And we are back.
Yes, we are. And we've got a guest. We've got
Priscilla.
Katerena.
Yes.
Hi. We're so happy
Gorgeous.
to have you today. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Plus size model. No, I'm just going to say model.
Yeah, let's
She
take
is
it
a model.
Yes.
Not plus. She is a model that, so she is gorgeous, beautiful model, runaway model, print model, everything model. Yes, everything.
And she's got a laugh that's contagious. So we're going to be laughing like say all day today. But we are so happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here with you, Brandee J, and then Kristy Salazar. Ooh, I said that right. Yes, let me say that right. So for the Brandee J and Kristy Salazar show, I am just very delighted to be here to,
No, thank you. You
every
are.
woman.
Every time I need you, you're there. So thank you so much. I really appreciate the support.
And I've been watching her on social media. She's hot. She's got
Yeah.
like curves for days. So
Oh yeah.
Thank
And
you,
her funny
ladies.
texts to me be cracking me up because when she's laughing, I can hear her laugh, and then I end up laughing too.
That's funny. But you know what? She does text like at 6 o'clock in the morning.
she's
I'm like,
I don't know whether to feel sad because he doesn't
Yeah.
really text me, but you get those morning texts
Yes,
too?
yes.
Oh,
I think
great.
I'll text her at like 10 o'clock. She's probably sleeping by that time. But
Yes.
anyways, and then she'll text me at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, girl, who's up at that time? Not me. Not I.
She's awake while the competition is sleeping.
Yes,
So-
that's true.
I was up at
That's
like
very
5
true.
o'clock texting for graphics and everything. I got things to do.
Yes.
That's true.
There is no
That's
sleep
true.
when you team with Brandee.
No, there
That's
isn't.
true.
So we are, talking about women in business because modeling is a business.
Definitely.
And people get it all mixed up that you're just there taking pictures. No, it is your brand, it's your
Right.
image, it's your
Right.
business. And the modeling world is very competitive,
Exactly.
very cutthroat. But one thing I love about you seem to have made a lot of friends and great reputation with working with women. So, tell us, how did you get into modeling, and then also about how did you, build your brand to just be who you are?
Yeah, well, I think when it comes to building a brand, I think it's like something that's naturally in you. Like it's just an extension of yourself. So when it comes to supporting other women and not necessarily being catty, in the plus industry or in the modeling industry, it's very catty, but just an extension of myself. I'm very supportive of other people and what they're doing because for myself, as you mentioned, it's an entrepreneurial pursuit to be a plus model.
Yeah.
And so, so I feel like supporting other people, it's going to come back to you.
And
So
like that kind of like what you put out, you're going to get back.
Exactly. And so just, just that branding of it, like just, putting out there, supporting other people, supporting other women, just like you guys. I think it just comes back. It comes back.
Because I always call her.
And I'm always answering.
Yeah.
Hello. That's important. That's part of your brand. You
Yes.
have to make sure that you answer the call. So
That's right. Because
Yeah.
people will call you, but if you don't answer, or if you put it to
Exactly.
voicemail, or you put it, or you put it on the back burner.
Yeah.
You put it on the back burner.
Yes.
It's like you can miss out on opportunities that were a one-shot thing.
No, one thing with
Exactly.
Priscilla, she checks in because she knows
Oh.
there's always something going on. And then when I give her the news, she's like, yes.
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 Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, so she's real good at making sure she follows up and she does everything good. And that's one thing you said about following up, because a lot of
Right.
people, we'll respond later, we'll get to that later.
I'll get back
but
to
no.
you.
But it's
Yeah.
following up, being who you are, and just supporting others.
Exactly.
And that's something you do so well.
How do you do that in an industry where some people think the modeling industry is just fun and games? Oh, I get to take pictures and I get to put them all over social media and I get to. But how do you deal with such a industry where it's so inundated with women?
Right.
And they're women from all types of backgrounds. They're women from different personalities. Like two women are not the same. They could be
Exactly.
similar, but they're not exactly the same.
Right.
So you have so many different personalities and hormones and all the estrogen in the world.
Right,
The
right.
world. That's a lot of estrogen. Like, how do you deal with you're such a carefree vibe? How do you deal in that atmosphere?
You know what? I just kind of just do my own thing. I'm not there there to overshine or outshine anybody else. I have my own light in a sense where I'm there to display who I am.
#own light.
Yes, have your own light, please.
I like that one.
Don't take anybody else's light. No,
Don't take my light.
Just have your own light. Yes, please. Exactly. So I feel like it's just a love and support for what they're doing. I feel like that's what helps me thrive in the industry where it is a lot of estrogen, there is a lot of women, and just kind of building your own in a sense too. You kind of build your own brand, you build your own stage in a sense, and then I think that other people will support you as well as you supporting other people. And I think that helps in you not so much envying anybody else, because you have your own. And that's, for me, that's very important, just having your own, so that
you're so full that you don't need to steal from anyone else.
Exactly.
But being being a model in the industry, I'm sure you've seen the cattiness and probably dealt with it and having people say things. So how did you overcome that?
You know what, to be completely honest, for me, even though I've been in the industry going on 3 years, I have not experienced that.
Wow,
To be completely honest, I haven't had any model come to me, girl, I do not like you, and then me in response, girl, I don't like you either. But there are some women, as you guys know, that you get along with naturally. It's just like that flow is just like, wow, I dig your vibe.
Chemistry.
Right, exactly. And then there's some women where you just don't, you're just like,
you do you, I do me.
Exactly. And then so you just kind of stay away from them. So for me, I just I do my own thing. If I vibe with you, hey, we're down. That's just what it is. Yeah. Exactly. So,
but I just feel like for me, just seeing when we were in New York last year, it amazed me just to see all of the models, the ones that from Los Angeles, the ones I know. Yeah. Everyone was just supporting everyone.
Right.
And that was just something that was so great to see. And, them Brandee, you okay? I'm I'm about to pass out, but it's all good.
She tends to do that on set.
That's funny.
I gotta keep crackers.
I didn't eat today. 14-hour day. Priscilla get in a chair, hair and makeup. Then Priscilla's I want her to do my makeup. I'll be wait a second, let's switch it up.
Well,
but that's one thing I really loved about is just seeing all the models, everyone come together.
Right.
So the industry, even though there is a stigma of the cattiness, I have yet to see it.
Right.
In the plus size modeling industry, if you want to say it. So it's just really refreshing.
Yeah.
And to see women actually coming together and working together. But as you continue to rise to the top, things might change as the competition thickens and things like that. So having your own brand, what is one thing that is important for you, for your brand, that people need to know about?
You know what, and it just goes back to who you are, just in trusting in the abilities that you have. For me, I pray all the time. I'm
can't
a
go
believer.
wrong with praying.
Right. Look. Okay.
Hey.
So just make sure you're following who you truly are. Don't become somebody that you're not. That's really the best advice that I could give for any model.
That's powerful advice.
Yes, exactly. Anybody out there that's an entrepreneur, just be who you are. Be who you've pursued to be. That's
okay. So be who you are. What's another tip?
Make sure you pray.
She's giving you the key right there. That's such a and again, for people who don't believe in praying or whatever it is, the power of prayer is so strong. And meditation, affirmation.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes wine helps.
Jesus drank wine.
Hey, he turned water into wine, and I'd be bless it and drink. So it is necessary too. Yes, it is. So we have more coming up with Priscilla and our other guests. So we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. We're back. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh yeah. It is a live taping. You are bound to hear anything and see anything.
See everything. So we are here with Priscilla.
Hello.
You gotta say her last name because
Katerena.
Sit up. We're hungry, so we're
not drinking wine on the show. Don't worry.
So being a model, being an entrepreneur, what are the struggles you had to face
I feel like for myself, I know everybody has their own struggles, but it's the finances to make sure as a model, you have to make sure that you're testing all the time, testing with different photographers, getting new looks, getting new books, new looks for your book. So that's always like the not necessarily, I don't want to say it's a struggle, but that's always the hurdle that you just have to overcome constantly. You have to constantly shoot with different photographers.
I just think being an entrepreneur itself, because if you don't have like
the resources,
exactly.
or a savings, or a daddy who got money, or a mama who got money, or
a sugar daddy,
or sugar mama, sugar mama. Let's keep it equal.
I went to sugardaddy.com thinking maybe I'll need to get a sugar daddy. I don't know, because we got bills over here.
Bills to pay, shoots to pay for.
Yeah. But, you know, just being an entrepreneur, period, if you don't have the resources, it's the money that really, I think it's the money and the fear that stops a lot of people from doing it.
Well, because you kind of have to believe in your passion and your purpose, even when the resources aren't there.
Right,
and that takes a lot of sacrifice, you know? So I think a lot of times, and you get a lot of people that are like, well, you know, I want to work with you, but I don't want to pay you. I just want to work with you. And so you have to kind of weigh out those opportunities. I guess my question would be for you on that is, in the modeling industry, you probably get hit up with a lot of requests for like TFCD, which means trade for CD or whatever you have now, flash drives, whatever you put it on. But you know what I mean? Where there's no monetary exchange. That's a little bit more clear. You know, exactly. I'm like, how can we clarify this? So how do you feel that works in your industry? Like, how do you decide whether it is a good opportunity versus just someone who wants free pictures of you that they can use for their portfolio and you don't really gain anything?
Right. I'm always like very leery on those kind of things, because once you have them capture you in a certain light or in a photo shoot, those images are pretty much theirs. So for me, I'm very particular on who I work with, who I shoot with, because ultimately you want to make sure that those pictures, you look good in them. Because I've had it where I've shot with some photographers, they posted a picture, didn't like it.
Don't you hate that?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
She looked at the camera and said yes. So Priscilla does not like that.
Yes, mental note.
No, seriously. I mean, as a model, as an entrepreneur, you just have to make sure that whatever you're putting out there,
it's flattering,
exactly,
right?
exactly, because that's your brand.
So, like, you don't want a picture of you, like, you know, you're starving hungry, and then all of a sudden they catch you with a mouthful, and then you see it up on Facebook. It's like, you know, yes, I like to eat. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to. I mean, but I think a lot of times, because there's so much freedom in media, photography, and everything, people feel like if you get behind my lens, I have the right to post you as is.
Yeah.
But then they don't realize that if the model doesn't sign over the rights, it's the models. And that's really, it's all about the education.
Right.
As being a model or just an entrepreneur yourself, because, you know, I've been doing this for 6-7 years, and I had to learn the hard way of people, you know, taking things, your ideas and everything. So now it's more like I'm a agreement finale. Like, we're signing an agreement.
Right.
So, or a non-disclosure agreement or confident. You're signing something because when you work so hard to do something and build your brand, you don't want just anyone coming in and trying to take it.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
just trying to be like, let me
It's
just
protecting yourself.
Let me just befriend you to get your ideas and then go, you know, because we've had that done.
Let me have coffee with you one day and then run off with your ideas.
Yeah, we've had that done to us numerous times. So now I just go to meetings, we can sign this before I give you any ideas.
When you meet with Brandee, it's like the FBI. We go in, we're like, okay, we get back to you. Because I think you have to do that.
Yeah, it's protecting yourself.
You have to know, you know, that your brand is everything.
Exactly.
And some things are not going to be good fits for your brand. They're not going to be a good look for your brand. So you have to be in tune with that. Because if not, it's kind of like if you're thirsty, you'll drink anything.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but if you're just a little, like, you know, a little kind of like dry throat, you're going to be a little bit more, you know,
you have to
picky.
be selective. And I know it's not even with photographers, but just who you align yourself with brands. And just period, because, you know, I tell people all the time, I'm not thirsty. Like, I'm just, I'm not, because I know what my worth is. I know what I built on my own and what we built together. So it's always, when people want to partner, you resource that company. I tell people, resource the people. I ask questions about this and that before we even say yes to even meeting, because I don't want to waste my time.
That's true. That's true. And for me, like the best way to do that is to go on social media and even talk to other models about different photographers that have reached out and, hey, I would love to shoot with you. And I reach out to some of the models that they've shot with and just ask them, like, how were they? Because if you get on set and the vibe is not good,
or it's creepy,
yeah,
you're like,
oh my gosh,
you want me to?
You
like,
be like this,
okay.
yeah. I'm at this building. This is how it looks. If I don't come get me.
No, well, I don't let it get that far. No.
You send a text. I'm gonna be here. I'll text you if something goes wrong.
No. If I just talk to you on the phone and I'm just not feeling your vibe, I'm not gonna even go that far to even be like with
that.
you.
That's good.
So I mean,
if you're not feeling the energy, you're not gonna entertain it.
Exactly.
Nice.
So some of the makeup artists that I've aligned with, like our Niecy Wilson, like I love her because because she has an eye for the vision that I have. Some photographers, like Jerry Lexian, like he has like that eye that I'm just like, yes, like, you know, let's, like whenever he says let's shoot, let's do it, you know, like he's down for that. So, and I'm all about that.
Well, we are so excited. I'm happy that you're here with us again.
Thank you. And she's giving us some really good information. So for you models out there, you can follow her. I mean, her Instagram is probably crazy, right?
It's not crazy, but it's popping.
Okay. I like that. Confident but humble.
Exactly. No. I don't post a lot of, because I'm a very private person.
Okay.
So the things that you'll see on there are just encouraging. They're just, you know, like, hey, oh my gosh, like, you know, like girl pop, you know. So
yeah.
So the camera gets part of you, but not all of you.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's just FYI, guys, that's very important. Don't give all of yourself to like social media just because you want that like, you want to get 10,000. No, it's not worth it. Don't sell it.
You have to keep it very private, and it's rare I will, like for me, post pictures of the kids.
Right.
It's very rare you see something about my kids on social media because I don't want people in that part. I'm like this, if I don't talk to you on the phone, you don't care about my kids. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
being in the limelight like how we are, it's like I'm just about this business. You may get a little I might say something funny or do whatever, but I don't let people in. But I see people who just, everyone knows everybody. And I'm like, you don't need to know.
I went to go throw the trash out. Here's a picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, I'm serious. Like, people post the pictures, like, I went to throw the trash. Here's the dumpster. It's like, nice. I threw my trash out too. Should I take a picture of that? You know, so I mean, I think it's just, it can be a little bit over excessive, but I saw something and I really liked it. It said, it's not about the likes, it's about the legacy.
Yeah.
And that's so strong because it's not about who likes your picture and you know, how much influence you have that way. It's about what legacy is your brand leaving. When people go on to your Instagram or your social media, are they leaving inspired, empowered, or are you kind of just getting the likes and you're going on about your world?
Or you're just being negative, because I unfollow negative people.
If you're emo, you got to go.
Like, I can't. This is just, you know what? You cannot be that unhappy. Unfollow and block, because you don't need to see all that.
6 a.m. and you're going off already, there's a problem.
Well, you know, sometimes I went off on principals and teachers, so that's a different
That
thing.
doesn't count. That's different.
From my kids.
That's Mama Tiger.
Yes. But thank you so much, Priscilla, for being on our show. So we'll be right back with our next guest. Hey everyone, we are back. Brandee J.
Kristy Salazar.
With our second guest, Miss Kisha Waters. I like saying her name because it's so funny to me. I don't know why. But we had the pleasure of, we met you, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
At her event, the Movement LA Fashion Event, which was an amazing rooftop event. It was great. And found you, reached out, and you just welcomed us with open arms. And I was just like, I think maybe because I made her laugh.
But you know what? But that's big. That's
Yes.
big. And thank you. You really support us. You put our logo on your flyer. Like, that's absolutely amazing for you to be doing that. I mean, we're in San Diego. Our stuff is in LA. And I know when I woke up that morning, I was like, wow. Like, so thank you for supporting us that way, because that was insane.
It was insane. The show was insane. It was great. So Kisha is a fashion designer, fashion show production house. What else do you do? And a mother of 3.
That's the biggest one.
Yes, it is the biggest one. I own K Waters Fashion's GGI Style Lounge, and pretty much I design clothes. I'm also a buyer. I produce photo shoots. I direct photo shoots. I'll pull your whole look together for your shoot, and I also do fashion shows.
So you're a one-stop shop.
Yes, we are.
Wow.
And tell us how you got the name, because you explained it to me, and it was a great story. So I want everyone to hear how you decided the name of your company.
Yes, K Waters Fashions is, K Waters is pretty much my name, but the GGI part stands for God's Got It. And pretty much I was a shop fanatic. Like, I've always loved fashion since I was a little girl. And I was in Houston. I started my business in 2009, and I was shopping, spending a lot of money. A lot.
A lot.
All the time. And
now, did hubby know you were spending a lot? She's like, no.
I'm like, girl, you're
the
supposed
reason
to be
why
on
I
my
asked,
team.
the reason why I asked, because I have this little thing, you know, I put bags in the back of my trunk, and then when my girl goes to go clean my car, she'll be like, where did this come? Oh, it's been back in there for like 6 months. So, you know, I kind of like break up the tally a little. So I was just giving you some FYI, looking out for you.
Well, the GGI, I was just walking at marketplaces in Houston. It's in the Woodlands. And I saw this storefront, and I was like, I would really love to have a storefront and to open a business since I love fashion so much. And I hadn't even started like designing or anything yet. And I was just like, what should I name it? And God just brought it to me. GGI, God's got it. And in that moment, I realized I'm going to end up, because I worked in real estate for 10 years.
Wow.
So in that moment, I realized I'm going to eventually stop doing real estate and just move forward with my business.
That's amazing. How did you feel when God showed that to you? Because, you know, God will send you confirmation. He'll send you clarity. I truly believe when you ask Him, He gives that to you. You know, and you hear you're in an industry that's stable. The real estate industry, for the most part, is stable. It's, you know, it's a good income. So how did you go from that place where God had showed you something? He saw where He was taking you. He gave you a vision, a little glimpse of it. But yet you were still in that real estate world. How was it looking at that? Exactly. How was that transition, looking at it and seeing your purpose and gradually moving towards that?
It was a warfare for a while. I have 3 children, living very comfortable. And I pretty much, it took up until last year. I started my business in 2009 for me to give my notice and say, you know what, I'm going to go 110% on my business. The light bulb for me was when my supervisor set me down and said, oh, you made us $2 million in 8 months.
For you?
I said, for you. For the company I work for. And I'm like,
here's my notice.
And I just thought to myself, and I just made plans, and I gave myself like 7 months, and I gave my notice. And I said, if I can make another company this with my marketing and selling skills, I can do the same for my passion.
That's empowering too, when you actually tap into that within yourself, and you're kind of like, if I can make you $2 million, I can only imagine what I can make myself, because I'm even more driven if it's my own.
Absolutely.
How did you end up in LA from Houston? Like,
I was born and raised here.
Okay.
I was born and raised here. I lived in Houston, went to school there for 10 years.
Okay.
And my mother passed away of cancer, and she was an entrepreneur. She owned 3 beauty salons here in Los Angeles, very successful. My father owned a trucking company. So my parents didn't work under anyone, and we lived very comfortable. We lived a very nice life. So she pretty much encouraged me to
instill that in you.
Yes.
And when you have like that, when you see that, because I know for me seeing it, you know, from my father, my mother, she worked, but my dad was an entrepreneur. Then my aunt telling me that I come from a family of entrepreneurs. Not legally, some of them, but entrepreneurs.
We keep it real on the show.
Yeah, I'm all over. She told me my grandfather had bootleg liquor.
Okay,
and
that's where you get your wine addiction.
Well, yeah, but you know, she was just explaining to me, like, you know, you come from a family of people who just always wanted their own, and that's why you will never be happy until you do your own. Because I've always had that niche of just, I want my own company, I want my own business, I want to do it, but you know, you have that fear of like the unknown, and especially when you have kids,
the stability aspect.
And I tell people, I said, you know, if you know, mothers who do it, we have to not think of ourselves. We have to think of, okay, if we don't do this, how the kids are going to eat, how they're going to do this and do that. So, you know, you have 3 kids. So how did the transition, did it affect the kids? Did it affect the family in any type of way?
It did. It would be a lie for me to sit here and say that it was an easy transition. It wasn't an easy transition. I went from having a set income to like going into my savings and like paying bills with my savings and, you know, to build a company, you're your first investor.
Exactly.
Like taking the family's like little nest egg, like their little spot.
Right. And just trusting that it would work. And then of course I had supporters, and of course my husband, and he's pretty much pushed me out there and said, okay, you quit now you have to do it.
Did he think you were crazy at first? Because, you know, sometimes guys can be more logistical where they're like,
No, honestly, he didn't. But I did have family members like, you have a good job, you have a good career. Why are you choosing to leave it?
They want you to keep that stability, but knowing that's not what's in your heart.
It wasn't what was in my heart, and I was not happy. I wasn't happy. Now, I do love real estate, and I do love blessing people with homes, but I also love fashion. And I also love working for myself. So I just stepped out on faith, and I just moved forward, and I took the proper steps. I educated myself from day one. Now, I was already educating myself before I quit my job. I didn't just jump out there blindly.
It was like preparation.
I had to prepare myself, and I studied, and I even followed different blueprints of different business owners that had already done it before me.
Were successful.
Yeah, and that was successful. So I went into it kind of knowing what I was walking into, and understanding that, okay, for the first 5 years, this may not be as fun as I want it to be, but if I do everything the way I'm supposed to, it'll grow. Shockingly, it's grown a lot faster than I thought it would. Here in LA, there's a lot of competition. I heard you earlier. Yeah, I heard you earlier.
LA, New York.
Saying that you've sat with people in meetings and they've taken your ideas. And
I
went through all of that. Not so much in Houston. In Houston, there was a lot more support as far as like a woman in business and whatnot. But moving to LA is more like competition.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of genuine love, and it's hard. It is harder for women here in LA. A lot of times. I have a friend of mine, or I'll have my husband reach out to certain people just to make sure it's done the exact way that I need it to be done.
And that's kind of nice because you have that safe space. You have to have like kind of like a little barrier just to make sure things are in line. And we talk about that all the time.
We talk because we deal with that, and we get approached by so many people. So you're trying to figure out, okay, who's for real, who's not for real,
and who's just gonna have you in a 2-hour meeting, and you're gonna walk out there.
Like, why did I waste my time? But so we're gonna talk about that when we get back. So we'll be right back.
We're back. That's right. It's Brandee J. I'm not Brandee J.
No, well, you guys know who we are. She's the Latina. I'm the, Blaxican when I want to. Blaxican.
Oh my gosh. We are so Cali girls. But we were talking about women in business and like the transition. Here's my question. We kind of briefly touched on like competition. And I mean, when we say competition, we're just saying other people who identify in the same industry. Let's put it that way. So how is it being in LA where the market is so saturated with so many fashion events, so many media events, so much of the same type of things on the same scale? How do you differentiate yourself from that of everyone else? Like, what makes your brand stand out?
Real work.
Okay.
Not just posting on social media, but really connecting with people, really throwing events, really getting out there and networking, keeping your website current, because that's the whole point of social media is to pull people to your website.
So being like real, genuine, as far as really putting it out there,
and not telling all of your. If you come up with an idea, hold it dear and work on it. And when it's time to put it out, then put it out. Don't jump the gun.
Don't preheat the oven before it's ready.
Because someone will grab it and then
bake it.
They have
and they
something.
may already have a platform to go ahead and
do it.
Wow.
And we've experienced that now we're seeing when we launched our show 2014, we launched it, and then no one was really doing what we were doing, just talking about realness in San Diego or just everywhere else.
And that's why we did it.
And that's why we did it. So now we're seeing copycats.
She said it.
Yeah, I said, y'all know who y'all is. Seeing a lot of people trying to mimic what we do. But, one thing, when I reached out to you about your event, the flyer grabbed me, and then just, taking a chance. And then you responding, and then that was a 2-hour conversation, I think it was.
Right.
You know, and just getting to know each other, but it was that sense of you just being genuine and humble. And I was like, wow, like, she's in LA? Because it's that, you know, it's just like, oh,
it's
it's
the stigma
LA.
that
It's
LA
the stigma
has.
that LA has.
Right.
So how do you maintain being humble and just grounded in this industry?
I'm not an industry person. I don't, if it doesn't have anything to do with my business or a personal invite that I was invited to from someone that is doing fashion, I'm not there.
I like that. So there's a balance in your life.
Because when you're common, when you're out there so much, you're common. So I just I like Netflix and chill.
I like
Girl,
that.
Netflix,
My
wine, and
son
chill.
Brett comes in the bed with me and we're eating popcorn. If I'm not working, I'm pretty much at home with my family.
So you're in the industry, but you're not of the industry, and there's a
Right.
difference between
Right.
that.
Right.
Wow, that's really powerful. Because
It's very
a lot of
powerful.
times people feel like in order to stay relevant, they have to be at 6 events a week, and they have to constantly be getting tagged places. And there's so much unfocus out there, and home is what's missing because you miss time with your kids. You're a mother, we're mothers. You're jeopardizing those memories and those times because you're trying to be all over everyone else's stuff.
If you're really out there like that, you want to be. You like the scene. You want to be out there like that. Your events or whatever you're doing, it's going to speak for itself.
Yeah.
My event, Brandee came. We had about 700 RSVPs. 450 people showed up.
Wow.
So it's kind of like your hard work is going to show. My first show was in Santa Monica here in LA last year, December. And I only had about 150 people show up. But that 150 people went and told people that they knew how the show was and how they enjoyed it or how professional the team was. So, and having a good team is very important too.
Oh, yeah. You have to have a great team behind you. And the event was...
I was mad. I was like, man, I'm not, because I was out of town. So I was kind of like, oh man, and we could do events independently together, but that one I was like, And then I was like, oh, well, I'm in a pool, so I can't hate too much. So I'll be at the next one. So,
Yeah.
But again, I saw that there was just such a good vibe there.
It was
great. She spoke volumes about it. So
To the point, I came back home to San Diego. People are like, well, why didn't you invite me? I'm like,
because you ain't crazy.
You ain't in my circle, But it's something that it was a great event from beginning to end, from the hospitality of just everyone there from the team and just people thanking me for coming. I'm like, why are you thanking me? Like, I enjoyed coming up here and just really experiencing that event.
We appreciate it. Some people feel like they're owed that for people for media, because for me, if media or a camera guy comes, anyone that comes out that's in the business, not just your general public, that's another business owner supporting me, where they could have been at home or they could have been at another event or whatever, and I always want people to feel like I really did appreciate them coming out.
I love that.
And the same love, I like for the love to go, both ways. So, no, we're not the type of team that you're going to come to our event and we're just going to be standoffish. And
that's amazing. And that's the first thing she told me when she called me the next morning. She was like, oh my gosh, she's a hugger like us. And she hugged me when I got there and it felt so warm. And you don't hear a lot about that in LA. You hear kind of like, oh, what are you guys doing here? You're from San Diego. So the fact that it was so warm and so well received, I think it spoke volumes, and so we're happy to have you here today.
Thank you so much. I just feel like it's already so hard for women growing a successful business, that why make it harder?
Yeah,
Exactly. And have you, dealing in the industry, have you came across women who you're just like, I can't work with her, or just the cattiness, and how did you deal with that?
Not so much I can't work with you, but the cattiness, yes, I have come across that. With people that I didn't even know I was in competition with. Like,
and it's
always my girl.
I know.
I wish you the best. Like, I want you to do good, or I'm talking to you about my ideas, and
you stealing them.
Yeah, like, to me that just seems like too much work.
Yeah. But there's people out there who do it, and you have to. I can spot it quickly, and I'd be like, delete. I can't, because you just want my network. You generally don't care about what I'm doing or what's going on, and you don't want to build anything with me.
Right.
So when I see that, I just distance myself from it. We both do it. We like, if she's not feeling someone, she like, no. If I'm not feeling someone, we just back off, because we've seen it and we've been through it. And why subject ourselves to that?
It's being protective of your spirit, and if your energy is not matching my energy, and we're not, and if I can honestly feel it, because when you're in tune with yourself, you know when someone's around you and the vibe is good, and then when you're around someone else and you're just like, oh, there's a warning flag there, know. And it's like, if your energy is not pulling with my energy, I wish you all the best, and I wish I wish you success in whatever you do, that God blesses your life, but we don't got to be together. Like, we don't have to mesh, and I think you have to be protective as not only a business owner, but as a woman, because people will pour into your spirit, and either they're pouring positive or negative. And if you're underlyingly, you're hating or you're envious, you're going to make me toxic. So you can keep your toxicity, you know what I mean? If that's probably a word. You can keep that, you know what I mean? And you can just allow yourself to just do you.
Absolutely, I agree.
So what do you have coming up?
I love how she smiles like, do I want to tell?
Well, the next thing I'll be doing is with you.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be the full-size model collection called Betty Jean. It's a bathing suit collection.
Nice.
And it's very textured, and it's with the African print. Okay. It's very beautiful, and I'm really excited about it. So that's what I've been putting all of my work into right now, and just stay tuned.
Yeah, you'll see a sneak peek.
Yeah,
She's releasing it at Lex First Fashion Night on May 21st out here in LA, so I'm super excited.
That's going to be a great night. I can't wait.
I already told her, I said, girl, I need a bikini top, because
make that too.
I'm known for my bikini tops. I would just bust out with bikini top and a skirt and some jeans.
If she does it in New York, she'll do it in California.
You did it in New York? Was it summertime?
No. It was winter. It was probably like 40 degrees.
I was like, oh, they good.
They knew you weren't from there.
Yeah, they knew. Sure did. They said, where are you all from? They're like, San Diego. Oh, that explains it all.
Yeah. So we'll be right back from the Brandee J and Kristy Salzar talk show.
We're back.
Talking about me eating everyone's cupcakes.
Yes, and we have tons of cupcakes today.
So they gonna eat theirs today, because they really mad about me eating cupcakes at Kisha's event. I'm sorry.
Yes.
She ate my
We just found the mystery of why I didn't get a cupcake and why Kisha didn't get a cupcake.
And Priscilla, because she gonna probably say something.
Because Brandee got 3 cupcakes.
And it was good. And they all ended up right here.
And
all good.
More cupcakes. Yes, all the cupcakes.
Cake for days. Cake for days.
Brandee J cake for days.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yes. Make it rain.
As you can see, we're having a blast on set today, and we're talking to 2 beautiful women, both inside and out, and entrepreneurs, businesswomen who are really not only just living your passions, but making a living at it.
And making moves and letting the industry know that they're here. And you both do it in your industries, and it's amazing. And I'm just so happy that we're all going to be working together and doing great things together.
Yeah.
If they can deal with my craziness.
She is crazy.
Oh, just drink lots of wine when you come around here.
I feel like Brandee is like calm though. Like, she's that calm crazy though. Yeah. Like, she doesn't like go over the top like, oh my god, you guys back up. No, she's like calm.
No,
like,
that's turn up Brandee. That only shows up once in a while.
No, it's Brandee when if you messing with my money or my kids or my close friends, then it's about to be on and cracking, because
that's when Philly Brandee comes
that
out.
is when it's just like I go to 0 to 100 and all I see is red and someone about to get stabbed. Like, it's just how I am.
Don't you not say that.
Like, somebody's gonna come with a record
yeah. That always happened to my sister's husband. You know.
Oh no. The shade.
The shade. Right.
That was just right in your face. You know I don't like him, so what's the point?
Like we said, we keep it real on the show.
We do.
Like we said, we keep it real.
Family drama, all the drama. We talk about it right here on the Brandee J and Kristy Talk Show. but we've had a really good time talking about like just
yeah.
women coming together, and I guess I want to ask both of you, and we've kind of asked you, but what is one piece of advice that you would give to other women when it comes to like a collaboration or aligning themselves with other women partnerships?
Paperwork. Make sure your paperwork is in order. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right.
There you go.
Right.
If it feels good, 9 times out of 10, it's good. And with that feeling, just, stay business minded and get your paperwork taken care of so the rest will be fine. Because when an event is successful and there's not paperwork in order, there can be, it was my event, or it was my event, or it was my idea. And just to cut out all the cattiness, just make sure that you're very black and white when it comes to business.
There you go. That was some knowledge right there. So that was a lot of wisdom speaking right there.
Because I got all types of agreements.
She got 10-page agreements, 5-page agreements. How much do you want a lifetime contract for?
Because it's just protecting ourselves because we've been taken advantage of, and people, and that lets you know if someone is real. Because if you tell them, okay, I'll send you an agreement, and if they're like, well, we don't need to sign, then I don't need to do business with you, because I don't want to work with someone, like, I just want everything laid out so you know what I can expect from you and what you're going to expect from me. So, and there's no gray areas.
Right.
And everyone knows what's going on, and, experience that too much, so I agree, the paperwork has to be there.
And that minimizes a lot of like the resentment or the feelings of when you go 100, if you're a person that goes 150% and you put your all into something and you get shortchanged because say, the partnership or whatever it is, like you don't want to have those feelings, you know what I mean? So you kind of want to know that what you're giving out, you're getting back. In some shape or form.
Absolutely.
So.
I think just laying out the expectation. That's what the paperwork does, and it's just black and white, and there's like no gray. That's essential.
It just makes life easier. Because I tell people the major corporations do it. The big boys, the good old boys club, they can be smoking cigars, but they'll want to have that agreement.
Right, they're gonna get that attorney. They're gonna get that attorney.
Ain't that what they call them? I mean, I can't call them what I really want to call them.
No, you cannot.
Look,
that's when the PR kicks in. Exactly. See my little filter? My little filter alarm goes off. It trust me, Kisha, I got this one. It goes. It has a little special ring.
I just say sometimes what comes to mind.
I just give her a look sometimes, and it says it all.
And I'll be like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Do you remember that old pinch in back in the day your mom used to give
right
you?
Here.
Yeah, yes. I still have marks. I don't know. But sometimes when I'm with Brandee, I'm about to pinch her and I'm like, those said it all. You didn't have to say, you didn't have to look.
And you couldn't even cry because it
no.
hurt so bad.
You'd be in church and you were like,
Praise the Lord.
Amen to that one.
Or they talk to you without really talking.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
and they'd be like, yes, sister, yes. Yeah. See, we got some childhood trauma in this room.
Right.
I'm just saying, but it's just protecting yourself. And one thing I like to tell people, just be true to who you are.
Yes.
Right.
And if someone, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I'm fine with that.
You're their wine.
Or a cup of wine. Moscato, preferably. But it's more, I'm okay with that. Everyone doesn't have to like me. And I tell people, if you don't like me, but we can make money together, let's do what we got to do. Because I think that's a lot of people's problems nowadays. They don't understand that mentality. And I tell people, I don't got to like you. We ain't got to be best friends. But if there's an option for us to make money together, then let's do it. Because do you really think the CEOs of Burger King and McDonald's probably like each other? But no, but they can make money together. They're going to make money together.
And mine is don't compromise. Like, I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned is that with myself and just so much self-discovery and in the 30-something years I've been alive is that don't compromise who you are. Be true to your authentic self because there's so much potential in your authenticity. And people think that they have to morph into what, society wants them to be or what a certain sponsor wants them to be. And I've always said, if people are going to love you, let them love you for you. Absolutely. Don't let them love you for the facade of you or, the image of who they think you are. Let them love you for you. And that's 100%. If they can't handle you at 100% of everything that comes with you, I wish you well. Again, the door's right there, so don't ever compromise who you are, because once you start doing that, I think not only do you jeopardize your brand, you jeopardize most of all yourself.
Right.
And I think that's huge. So,
And I think it compromises the relationships that you've built. So you just have to make, because in the end, as an entrepreneur, that's the basis of you being successful is your relationship. So if you continue to compromise yourself, then you're compromising those relationships.
Say that again, Priscilla, about the relationships.
It's all about relationships. As an entrepreneur,
because for me, people with technology, we've gotten, well, not me, but a lot of people have gotten away from building those relationships.
Right. Nurturing, not building, nurturing.
Because it's all about technology. And I tell people all the time, it's like, if sometimes it's calling someone like, hey girl, how are you doing today? Right. What's going on in your business? Or something like that. That keeps their relationship going. And then that person's going to remember, okay, so when she calls me, she needs something, let me be there. But I feel like a lot of people today, they don't want to nurture their relationship.
A lot of people today don't want to answer their phone.
Yes.
Yeah,
they want to text and email only. The moment I see that I can only text or email you, I'm not doing business with you.
I like that.
Oh, thank God for our 2-hour conversation.
If I can't hear your voice,
that means that you don't value me as much as I value you. If I can take out time out of my busy day of work to pick up the phone and call you about business, and we're making money together, and you can't do that, you're feeling like you're more important. So I'm gonna go do business with somebody that I can talk to if I feel like it's not coming across text correctly.
I like that, because text has no emotion in it. Email has no emotion.
No, some people think that text has emotion.
Well, an emoji doesn't count.
Well, my emojis count because they're funny.
Yeah.
But
Freddy Krueger, Chris Rock.
She said, I'm not gonna.
The Drake one I sent you.
Oh my God.
She's like an emoji or memes queen.
You know, because Kristy knows if she doesn't answer her phone, you have one warning. First, Jason.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll send you a emoji, my Jason, and then once you get Freddy Krueger, you better call me.
Yeah.
Because I'm really angry right now, but I can't tell you I'm angry. So I'm gonna show you that Freddy's gonna get you.
Yes.
Oh.
And if she's looking, and if she, it's a private relationship. And then if you get a Chris Rock, it's like WTH. So we have like communication through that, but I think it's so important that you have that interaction with people on the phone, because then I can feel your vibe. Can we actually vibe together? Because on a text, you could take 5 minutes to get back to me. On an email, you could take 2 days. But if I'm on the phone with you, are we engaging? Are we like ping pong? Are we able to really bounce off of each other? Yeah. Or is there dead silence, awkward silence? Because if there is,
right.
I'm
like, is that person on the other line? She gonna say something?
Exactly. I'm waiting. It's your turn. You have the talking stick now.
Or you start reading off the questions that you have written down just to make sure it goes accordingly.
No dead air. Dead air is not good. So
question number 3. I'm sorry. I mean,
yes.
What I meant to say last. I'm just kidding.
Yes. So nurture your partnerships.
Yes.
Pick up a phone. Be able to engage with people.
Right.
So. And just see how people are doing. I mean, just sometimes someone just needs to say, you encourage them. Sometimes I love sending motivational texts. I know you two have got them. Sometimes I just wake up and I'm just sending them because maybe that's what you need, but I don't know. And I'm like, but I have so much love in me that I love to give out a motivation. That's like, sometimes it doesn't, if you don't have time to pick up the phone, just send an uplifting quote.
I get good morning, beautiful, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm beautiful today. Yeah. Oh, Brand. So you know what I mean? So it's like, but sometimes those things come in when you need it, just because you need a little bit of a little push. So motivate.
So we're getting cue that we have to go to our next break.
Because we've been having a blast on here.
So when we get back, we're going to let you know where you can find the girls at Kisha and Priscilla. They're going to give all their social media. And we have some little, we're going to thank our sponsors. So we'll be right back.
And cut.
Hey everyone, we are back. So before we get out of here, we've had an amazing time with these beautiful ladies. Thank you guys so much for giving us your Saturday. Yes. Really appreciate it. But before we leave, we want them to let you know where you can find them at, what they have coming up next, and just follow them on all social medias. We'll make sure they have everything because everyone ain't got everything. It's just so much. I'm trying to get on Snapchat.
She don't tweet yet.
I'm trying, but
she don't Snapchat yet.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I got things to do. So you know.
So with that, where can they find you, Priscilla?
So I pretty much have all social media. So on Instagram under Priscilla Katerena, that's Priscilla Katerena. You guys have noticed I've done that before. On Twitter,
Like Wheel of Fortune.
for real, P Katerena, Katerena, and also on Snapchat under P Katerena, and my website PriscillaKaterena.com.
Do you have Periscope yet?
I do, girl. I do got Periscope. Okay, I forgot what my Periscope is, so I don't really Periscope that much. There's like Facebook. Okay, brand Priscilla. You know, Facebook.com /, right, / brand Priscilla, and then you'll find me in May on the runways of LA for Curves, Lux Curves Fashion Week, and maybe in June in New York.
There you go. And Kisha?
Yes, you can find my business page at K Waters Fashions GGI. The same on Twitter, the same on Facebook. Website kwatersfashions.com. And you'll also
Snapchat?
see this Kisha Nicole _23.
Tweet.
Kisha Nicole
But see, social media is the
making
If
sure.
you just Google,
There you go.
Google
That's
me,
good.
Google her.
and everything's gonna pop up on one page.
That makes it easy.
Are
Google
you
her.
on Google Plus?
Yes. I have everything.
Just Google.
We're looking for a social media intern for all brands. If you-
If you know what it takes to do all of that, please let us know.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So where are you going to be at next, Kisha?
Next, I will be at Lux.
Curves Fashion Night.
Yes.
May 21st.
Yes, that's where I'll be at next. And after that, we'll be doing the brunch.
Yes, and then you'll see your stuff on our July cover or June,
Yes,
July cover
yes.
of Lux Curves, and then you have your event in December that Kristy and I will be there hosting.
Yes.
So we have a lot going on.
2016 is a big year, so again, if you're barely tuning in, there's so much coming in season 2. So.
Yeah, a lot of things we have going on for the show and for our company, because I told Kristy she's going to end up having probably only half of Brandee production soon, so it is what it is.
We're gonna die in the grave
Yeah,
together.
it is what it is. So, we have Lux Curves Fashion Night coming up May 21st. It's going to be fun. And then we are in the works of doing Milan, Italy in September. So, it's getting there. And then we'll be back in New York in 2017. So, we have a lot going on.
Passports, here we come.
Yeah, so I need to get mine. I think it's $130.
It's 150.
Sugar daddy.
Oh, no.
Or mama.
Or mama, we keep
Yes,
it equal around
yes.
here. Sugar daddy or sugar mama. So.
Hey, whatever one who wants.
Look, or put your son to work. Put your son to work. Get him in
He's
some
lazy
commercials.
as hell. He
Put him in some commercials.
he want me to supply everything for him, so I'll do that for a while.
We know that we always, again, you know what, one thing is if you are really walking in your purpose, you walk in favor,
Yes.
and God always makes sure that you're taken
Absolutely.
care of. And I truly believe that we are a testament to that because, we feel like we are doing what we're supposed to do,
Yes.
and God has never let us fall. Like, He's
Amen.
He's opened doors.
He may
and
try to
made
psych
ways.
us out.
He makes us work for it sometimes.
So I'm
Yeah,
like, he's
but-
really tripping right now. Like, you can just bless me real quick and we can just get over this.
Woo!
But,
Jesus.
There's
it's
always
true.
a lesson, though.
Yes,
There's
that's
always
always
a
a
lesson.
lesson. Yes.
So thank you guys so much for joining us on our LA stop. Next is Las Vegas, but we might stop in Atlanta. So
Stay tuned on
stay
that
tuned
one.
for that one. So thank you guys so much for joining us on our LA episode, and make sure you follow them on all social media. You guys know all of them. Just type the names. You'll see their and we'll put their everything on the end of the video, the episode as well.
Because we're not done. We're coming back.
Yes.
Our outros are amazing.
Amazing. So thank you guys so much. Nice
you for
having you
having
guys.
us. Thanks,
Thank you.
Bye.
Be right back. We're back, and we want to say thank you so much because on set today we have Booty in a bottle.
Booty in a bottle.
Yes, let me tell you a little bit about Marichi Palm. So Marichi Palm is made of all natural ingredients. It has acai berries. It has some of the most finest Brazilian fruits in it.
Ooh.
So you are getting in the bottle, you're getting amazing supplements of things that are not only going to firm your booty, it's going to take away your midsection,
help you lose weight.
It's going to help you lose weight. It's going to give you energy. I have felt
so it's going to suck
good.
in and lift.
You got it? Suck and tuck.
That is amazing.
Yep. So we are really excited because Marichi Palm is going to be actually part of the Brandee J and Kristy Talk Show. So we're going to be doing things partnering with them, and we're really excited because women right now, you know, summer's coming.
Summer, you got to get ready for summer.
Exactly. You got to get your booty and your body ready.
I like to be naked already, but I like to be extra naked in summertime.
Yes.
So
we're not going to have a naked episode, don't worry. Or, no, not going to happen.
But I will be rocking a K-Waters bikini top.
Yes, we will be doing some swimsuit stuff, but again, we're not going to come naked on the show, sorry. But we're really excited.
That might get high ratings though.
I know, but you know, we're not going to compromise ourselves. We talked about not compromising, remember? No nakedness. But we're excited because again, I've been, you know, this has been a partnership in the making.
Yeah, we've been.
So we're really excited to be doing this. And this is my booty in a bottle.
Booty in a bottle.
So what this is going to do is this is going to actually plump. It's actually filled with estrogen.
Oh.
So it's going to plump up your hips, your booty.
So where do you put it on exactly? So I know
you're going to rub it on the booty. So you're going to get this and you're going to rub it all over. You're going to rub it on your hips.
But I have a lot, so I just keep rubbing.
You just keep rubbing.
Got it.
You just keep rubbing.
Okay.
You know, booty's in right now.
Okay.
So, but this is a natural way.
Been in for a long time.
It's okay.
Okay, got it.
It's all right. We let you pass.
Go.
So, but this is actually really good. So if you are maybe more smaller frame, or maybe you just feel like you want a little bit more lift, this is going to give you that. So there's two different ones. So if you see, I have the one here.
Okay.
This is a little bit more of a thicker consistency.
Got
so
it.
like your night, kind of like your night cream. Like if you're going in your flannel PJs or whatever you wear, I don't know what you want to call them. I don't sleep with clothes on. But if you going in
tank top right here. I like to be free. I'm sorry.
Exactly, right? Exactly. God made us naked, so
yes.
why would I want to go to sleep with clothes?
Exactly.
So we actually, this one right here, you can put on, and it's a thicker consistency.
Got
so
it.
it's a little bit more, not greasy, but just, you know, it requires a bit more.
And is that one during the day?
This one is travel. So I can put my booty cream on, my Marichi Palm cream on while I'm like in the car. I can do whatever it is. It's easy and quick to go.
This is cute
so
too.
That one we're going to be making sure that we always have on us, whether it's on set, everywhere we're going. But again, what I love about the line, Brandee, is that not only is it really helping women to enhance their curves and embrace their curves, it's also really inspiring women just to feel good about themselves.
And it's natural. It's natural products because, I mean, women, we do diet pills.
Yep.
But
you don't know what you're putting in your body a lot of times.
And then it can come back later when you get older to really have bad effects.
You find yourself having, you know, really fast heart problems, heart palpitations. And the owner, Coco, I had the privilege of, you know, of speaking with her and having her on the radio show, and we've been talking. And she is so dedicated to really getting products out there that are going to be natural, because you see so many women that are going under the knife and drastically making measures to change their body. And she's so passionate about a natural alternative to doing that.
A natural lifting up the butt, not getting butt implants.
Exactly. So. And with fitness, I mean, you can do this without fitness, but again, the Marichi Palm is a lifestyle. They want you to be fit. You want to be motivated to get in the gym because you see your booty getting higher and you see your curves coming in alignment. So it is something that we are really excited to be bringing you. You're going to be seeing more of it on the show.
We're going to have a Marichi Palm challenge.
Yes.
Brandee J and Kristy are making sure everyone is getting fit.
Yep.
Because one thing I tell people, I'm all about curves, but I'm all about healthy curves.
Yes.
For a reason, as you know, having diabetes running in my family and seeing what it's, you know, took in my grandmother and other family members. So I'm all about women loving themselves, but being a healthy version of yourself, and dealing with having a company that has natural products for your body. This is the product you need to be using.
And that's the one, and that's the whole difference with this, is it's natural, so you're not having to worry about putting bad stuff into your body. I know when I was young, you know, I used to go to literally Walmart was my best friend, because I was constantly trying to find something, you know, quick trim and all those different things. And so as a young girl, you don't realize that you're jacking up your body because you're causing your metabolism to go up and down. So as women get older, it's harder to lose weight sometimes. So with this being a daily supplement that you're taking, not only are you getting the energy and you're getting that motivation and your body's responding to it, you're not putting anything toxic into your body. And I think that's the best thing about it.
And I'm excited. I'm so happy they came on as a full sponsor for
Yes,
us.
yes. So check them out on Instagram.
Yes.
You can find them on Instagram. We're going to put up all the links. It'll be on the video. So thank you to Coco, owner Coco.
Thank you so much.
Love you so much. We love having it on set. So get your booty in a bottle.
Booty in the bottle.
That's booty in a bottle.
So you guys are probably wondering, like, we have these beautiful cupcakes.
And we've been talking about them all show
because they look so amazing. I tried the cupcakes about a couple weeks ago at the Movement LA show. It's called Oven Loving, and it
so
melted
cute.
in my mouth. And I went back and had 2 more, a total of 3.
She stole mine.
I did, because I didn't bring any back. And they're so amazing. And what she did today, Lorena, thank you so much. She had our cupcakes with our logo on it, which is so cute.
This is absolutely adorable. We have a cupcake with our logo on it.
This is amazing. Take tons of pictures.
Yes.
But thank you so much. You also will be able to see her. She'll be at the Lux Curves Fashion Night. She'll be our official cupcake sponsor for the night, and she'll have so many different flavors, so many different designs with the Lux Curves logo on it, and I'm just so excited.
This is absolutely amazing. It just shows us that we're evolving and we're growing. It's kind of like I want to do a little cupcake dance because I'm like, we got cupcakes with our name on.
So thank you, Lorena. You can find her on Oven Loving on Instagram, and she does cakes, cupcakes, everything, and her cakes are amazing.
So hashtag Oven Loving.
Yes, hashtag Oven Loving, and I'm most likely probably going to have her do Quentin's birthday cake.
Oh, love that. Maybe I'll get a piece of that one.
Yeah, well, you should be at the party. So, because not everyone's going to be invited. Anyways, but thank you so much, Lorena from Oven Loving.
Lorena.
So we really appreciate our cupcakes.
They're adorable. Well, as you can see in season 2, our set is growing,
Evolving.
and it's just growing. It's evolving. I mean, we are planting things. Like, we have an amazing floral decoration that was donated to us today. That was,
amazing.
Beautiful.
It says spring, and it says
we're
spring
here.
LA, and it says that we're here. So thank you so much, Camila Wedding Flowers and Pacific Beach in San Diego, California, for donating the floral arrangements for our show today up in LA. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful.
It was just so springy, and it just brought so much life to our set. So we're loving this. You'll see more of these. You can check her out on Instagram,
Facebook, probably her
probably
website.
tweeting. Yeah.
No, I don't think everyone tweets. That's just too much work. But thank you so much, and also thank you to our event planner, Ashika Jordan from Twice Spice Events. I said that right.
She was here early.
Yes.
She set up.
No, she started doing this months ago.
Yeah.
And if she can do all my emails, we good.
Yeah,
but
she's part of the team now.
Yes.
If she could get past Brandee's emails, she's family now. So we're really, really excited, and you'll see again so much of her with our events.
Our signature events for our show. We'll be doing a spa event up in LA for a VIP spa event for media and everyone coming, supporting our show. So follow Twice Spice Events on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. And if you need to get a hold of her, contact me and I'll refer you to her because she's amazing. Book her. We're so thankful for everyone coming aboard and helping us live our dreams. And thank you so much to our sponsors who continue to support us, and our photographer from today, Tarik. He messaged me a couple weeks ago, and I'm so thankful that he's up here taking behind the scenes to see all his pictures on our social media, and also be able to find him as well. So
what we're loving is that everywhere we're going on this tour, Brandee, we're getting embraced with so much love.
So much love.
We're getting embraced with so many partnerships, so much love, so much support. So we're doing something right.
Yes.
Because we're getting it back. So we thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
If we're coming to your city and you're looking for some brand visibility,
this is where you need to be.
Hey, the Brandee J. Kristy Talk Show.
We'll be back.
That's right. See you next month.
See us doing something.
Like, can you walk around? I retract. Did I say take it back?
That makes no sense.
I retract.
We are going to get picked up.
Yes, we are. Exactly. In a very short amount of time.
Yes.
And cut.
Those were good pancakes, I remember. We went out to the pancake house.
Or it was like a breakfast house.
In Anaheim.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
hungry.
Orange. In Orange.
Orange County.
On the
Priscilla,
Chapman.
I told her,
Yes.
I'm hungry. Shh.
I think you had the Hawaiian pancakes. I had a waffle. We had eggs, bacon,
Grits?
man.
No grits?
No, because they didn't have grits there.
Straight access.
Was it?
I had pants on. I was safe.
All this.
There was like a tunnel. There was like a border. It was the only thing I had to worry about was a little nip slip, but I was safe.
See, that's safe though.
Yeah, it was good. Katerena.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I forget to eat? Or I always forget something.
You forget the you forget the E at the end. I'm like, dang girl, nobody knows me as Katerena.
That was loud.
hilarious too.
It's contagious.
Cameras are rolling, audio
Oh.
recording in.
Wait.
Brady's got her phone out.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, I'm about to video this right now. Oh yeah, we are videoing.
Snap.
We have a no phone on set policy.
The other guest is confused.
I'm in like boots this big. We're like, this is like
It's not the same down the street.
no. It
It's
was like 4 blocks.
Yeah.
Turn the block, go
But
up
see,
a
like
block.
the blocks are not short though.
No.
Like they're like the avenues are like
Yes.
long. Yeah.
Yes.
Look, when you go out of state, you become somebody else.
I
And I
know.
was like, is that Kelly? That's your alter ego name? Is that Kelly? Kelly's out there in New York.
I was telling
She's still looking at the cupcake.
They're so pretty. I didn't want to eat them, but now I really want to eat them. They look amazing.
You did it. And I was like, do what? She's
No,
like,
yeah.
you did it. And I was like, what did I do? Because it was still.
She said, what did I
do? It was just.
That was Kelly back in New York, right? Yeah, that was Kelly. She was handling that business.
Putting on makeup. I was like, I don't know how this gonna work, bro. We're gonna do this here.
You're gonna get out there, girl. You about to model. You better walk that runway.
I can't wait. I'll be drunk the whole time. That'd be great.
You cannot be drunk on set.
Man.
And you'd be drunk after.
Yeah, exactly. Can we shoot and then you can be drunk?
Right?
You'll find me on the Michael Jackson machine with some wine. That machine is fun. You ever?
What is that?
It sings to you. So like it's a gambling machine. So when I tried it, I was like, what?
It's a what machine again?
Gambling. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said gas.
That's what I said. I was like, what the hell?
No. You know, it's a slot machine. Slot machine.
You gotta hear it all the time.
Yes. Excited. So excited. Michael Jackson machine.
Great. We're gonna make sure that we shoot that morning.
6 o'clock. Call
Yeah, yep.
Oh, I love Vegas.
We'll have to shoot on a Thursday so she can party Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm doing it Thursday.
Thank you, Vicky.
There's Priscilla.
I mean, the bar stool's tall if someone holds the bar.
I'm trying to be sexy.
Always.
I was like, are you ever gonna get married? He said, no, mommy, because I loved only you.
Oh, trust me, that will
Oh.
change. PSA, when they tell you that they will never leave you and that they love you forever, wait till the first girl comes.
Right. It's
Peace.
over.
It's over.
And cut.
Now I tell him, I was like, send me a proposal. Because I ain't got time. Gas is high sometimes, depending on the time of the year.
Yeah.
And I got things to do. I gotta go to my kickboxing class. I ain't got time for this.
We're gonna look
Did you have one at your event? You didn't?
No.
Girl, I told you I had
one to the side.
I'm sorry, I was eating. I'm
Steve gonna send me a picture talking about I took a picture of them for you, still in the little plastic thing and everything.
You're like, what's a picture gonna do?
I was like, really? But
I'm sorry, next time I'll save you one because I ate 3.
She ate yours, Kisha. You see? She ate. That's why you didn't get one.
Keisha was come out, I'm good, girl. And I'm like,
That's why she didn't get one. That's where Keisha's missing cupcake went. Brandee got it.
and you would have told me I would have got you one. 'cause
Like,
I was-
allegedly, she only had 3.
Exactly.
I
I think there was a 4th one.
Yeah. She took it home to Quentin.
I'm wondering why I didn't get one.
No, he
Hey,
was.
Priscilla, she's gonna get a text on my way home. Where was my cupcake? I didn't-
My dad was like, what time that nigga left? I was like, oh my God, midnight? You lying. He rolled up the camera. That nigga left at 2 a.m. I was like, why you asking? You saw it on camera.
he was a sassy little something, weren't you?
Oh,
Me and my dad butt head.
Cut.
Cupcakes.
We were way too.
We had Biggie playing. I ate all that chicken and waffles.
Brandee was thugging it when she was eating her chicken. Tupac came on. We're like, only in New York.
I know the tape because I
Yeah.
sometimes have to put it on.
Exactly.
I'm like, move the titty. I was like, I can't see it. not.
Ass is in.
No. When I'm standing up, Quentin runs in my butt because he says it's so soft and he bounces off.
There you go.
That's enough.
He'd be like, Mama, let me touch the booty.
And that's a wrap.
That was a...
Got it. I got idiot.